All right, YouTube. Got my color plastics changed from red to black on my 450 RX 2026. Just got the side covers in today. So the top left was okay. The bottom left, where they screw in, these snap onto this. The lowers snap on, then there's 3 screws that secure it to each other. The one rear provision, it just had a big hole in the plastic, so the machine at the UFO company was defective. On the right side, the top rear tab where the screw goes was sheared off, like more than halfway down, so you couldn't put the screw in. And then the lower was the same as the left. The provision for the screw to mount these two together was just a big round hole. So I bought a set from Rocky Mountain, the whole black set. That's what was wrong. So I sent that set back, not realizing the lower portion here with that big hole was a problem too. I sent it back because they wouldn't give me a right side because of that rear tab was broke. But I knew they gave me a little bag of rubbers, and I was trying to figure out how those rubbers fit in that big hole. But when I called, well, I ended up ordering this set from Decal Works. They sent me the same problem wrong. When I spoke with them, the first guy was real snotty, and he just hung up on me. When I called right back, I'm lucky I did. I got a real nice guy that listened to me, went over to the factory, found a set, and saw my problem. I sent him pictures, and he's the one who told me that lower portion was bad too. In 2 days, he sent me the 2 side covers, no charge. What a great guy. Top and bottoms to fix my situation. So I'm all done with that now. I'm happy. I don't like how these things flare out. I wish they were in like that, but this side over here is really out there, and it's kind of touching the muffler, but hopefully that part, I know it's going to get hot, but whatever happens, happens with that. And then I put these Enduro Engineering bark busters on there, wraparounds, but I don't like no names on my bike. But I might get Decal Works to make me up some graphics my way. We'll see. I have to draw it out and tell them what I want. We'll figure it out. I bought this lower cover, but you can't put it on the right side because this is a stock Honda rotor cover, and it won't let you put that on. You don't need it, I guess. But I like it a lot better. I don't know if I like it a lot better than red, but the reason I did this is because I want 2 reasons. I wanted to save the red, the originals, and not scratch them up. And 2, I guess 3 reasons. The second reason is, make it your own and kind of gives you a little bit of gratitude in making it your own. And then 3, I really don't want nobody looking at my bike knowing what it is real quickly. So, I don't know. I just wanted to, when I'm riding it, I don't really want nobody to say, oh yeah, that's a Honda. So, all right, but this is a 450. I put a few little odds and ends on it. And believe it or not, it costs a fortune to do what I did already. I probably got somewhere around $1,400 in this, and it's just a few odds and ends. Like, Larry, look. That case saver is 90 bucks. The plastics, the first plastic set I bought the front lower fork cover separate from Decal Works. They came with it, but I already had a set of them. So Decal Works, 124, something like that, tax and all. The seat is the big problem. That's 330 bucks. And I bought this little $8 vent. Then I bought this Tusk brake lever. I just don't have it bolted on right there yet with the cable. I gotta take it off to stand and pull that skid plate. I might put a different skid plate on it. All right, so, and then I bought this Enduro Engineering rear brake rotor guard. And like I said, these engineering wraparounds. And then I bought a battery charger for this lithium battery, which was about $70. And let's see, what else did I do? Gee whiz, it seemed like I did a lot, but now it's come to think, listen to me, it don't seem like it did much at all. But anyways, that is a lot of money, and you ain't even done anything yet. Let's see, what else did I do? There's gotta be something here. But this guard here is 110. I forget how much, that's about 50 something. Oh, and these frame guards about 57. And then, wow, what else? And I just shined up this brake master cylinder top. I wanted to get a red one, but God, they want $70 and $80 for this stuff. The only reason I didn't shine this one up, it's got like a black film of something on it, so I didn't mess with that. And gee whiz, see there? I haven't even bought nothing hardly, and it's way big money. Man, oh man, I can't believe I spent that much, and I can't even figure out what I bought. But anyways, now what I'm going to do, it's never been rode yet. So what I want to do is, I bought some oil. That oil was about $63 with, I bought one filter with 3 quarts of oil, which I don't need 3, but that'd be 2 oil changes. So that was like $63. So, and then this oil filter was separate, about 12 bucks for a K&N. Then I bought another K&N filter. So that's another 12, whatever. And I like to put a 51 tooth sprocket on the back with a new chain. I want to get, I'm not sure I need a recluse clutch, but I want to put a flywheel weight. And I wanted to add a little red to it, like change this to red, but God almighty, I don't want to pay 80 bucks for a small cover like that. You know? Let's see, what the hell else did I buy? But I took it all apart. I greased the bearings up here in the neck, There was no grease in there. I greased the front wheel. I took the swing arm off and greased that. That had no oil in these bearings. This big bolt, it's in here. That bolt's for the cover, but you take that bolt out and pull this swing arm off, and there was no oil. There was a little film of like motor oil, no grease. So this is what you have to do. And I was gonna grease the rear bearings, but I found out when I took it off, you need a special tool right there, and I didn't mess with it, and glad I didn't, because you need to just buy new bearings when that happens, when those go bad, because you can't really grease them. You probably could if you had a special tool and take your time in there, but let's see, I greased the head. I greased everything, so, you know. And then I went over and torqued a lot of stuff that was loose. So, but that is a must, to grease your bike. Don't even ride it. Bring it home and just take it apart and grease it. So, another thing, when you buy one of these, yeah, you're gonna have fun with it, but guess what? You just took on maintenance, because you're gonna be doing some maintenance to your bike almost all the time too. And later on, you're gonna be doing a valve job, maybe even adjust the lifters, maybe a valve job later. You're gonna be having to learn about this 4-stroke. I didn't want a 4-stroke. I wanted a KTM 300, but they went bankrupty, and now they're in India and all this shit. So I decided to just make a mistake and buy this big 450, and it's really not the Woods bike that I want, but I'm gonna try to make it the Woods bike. So I need a good $170 skid plate. AXP is a plastic one. I always thought aluminum would be good, but I'm thinking now the AXP is a thick plastic, might work better. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna ride it. I need to ride it for about an hour and break it in. I'll ride it for a few minutes, let it cool, few minutes, let it cool, few minutes, let it cool. I need to get an hour on it, and then I'm gonna change the oil. Maybe even just 30, 40 minutes, change the oil. So, and then I'll figure out how it is, how it rides. What do I really need? A flywheel weight? Do I need a reclush, a Recluse clutch? I've never had a Recluse clutch. I just used a clutch, But I'm not a motocross guy. I just been riding motorcycles all my life and like motorcycles. When they said this RX right here was for kind of the woods a little bit, I thought that would be a badass bike, so I bought it, and then now I learned it's not really a woods bike. It's a racing desert bike, or what you need some wide trails and real long and fast trails for this thing. So I'm gonna put a flywheel weight on it for $165, and then the chain is like 200, and the gear, the 51 tooth, is how much is that? 50 or something? I can't remember exactly, but I like how it looks. So just wanted to show you guys. And like and subscribe, man. Help me out. And I work on a lot of different things, and you never know what's coming my way. All right, later.